pride from getting a rickshaw ride around, and he's not just sitting in the back of his incredible car sipping champagne.
History of Beijing dates back over thousands of years. And then suddenly it's just leaping into the very modernity of the future. And this is part of what is a neat characteristic of Beijing, this enormous juxtaposition of value and emotion.
That's our presentation.
Any questions? Just kidding. Alright, so just a little general information. China is roughly about 1,344,130 people strong, and Beijing population has 20,180,000, 6,487 square miles. If you follow any economics, its gross domestic production is 247.7 billion, and 1 yuan, I think that's how you pronounce it, is roughly 16 cents American.
Wow.
Yuan.
Yuan? Okay. And some of the weather is what we're looking at. Around May, it's going to be about 78 degrees, and then a little below about 56, so it'll be pretty good weather.
But be prepared for 100 degrees. It can be
100 degrees
in May.
Oh.
So be ready.
Seemed like the weather kind of fluctuated a lot. There was like -17 and stuff like that. So I guess we have to be prepared for anything.
It's pretty shuts. A little bit of culture. Peking opera is a combination of song, spoken language, spoken dialogue, and action sequences involving gestures, movement, fighting, and acrobatics. Here we'd be drinking a little bit of their tea, served hot. Some other things you can see is martial arts, such as Kung Fu. And there are certain features common to Chinese architecture, regardless of the specific region or use. The most important is its emphasis on width, and the wide halls of the Forbidden City are a good example of that. It'll get a little bit into food. Peking duck is a must. It's said that a trip to Beijing is not complete without sampling the goodness of original Peking duck. The duck is usually served with dipping sauce, vegetable filling, pancakes, and meat with crispy skin. A place that had great review that I found was Quan Jude, which is translated to Peking duck. So here we're going to try some duck, so I figured that was a good place to go to.
Okay, so we'll try. And in fact, let me tell you about this Peking duck dinner. It is served as a two-course dinner. So in the first course, they will bring the roasted duck to you and take out its skin, and then you will place those skins in soft tacos and eat it with different sauces. And the rest of the duck they will take out, separate its meat, and bring it back, which you can eat with rice. So that's the traditional way, although some of the hotels or restaurants may have changed it in different ways. There could be a three-course Peking duck dinner as well.
Is it good?
It's good. It's worth trying.
Another food item that y'all might want to try, kind of sounds a little nuts, but it's called Fuling Jibin, and it's traditional Beijing snack food. It's a thin pancake snack rolled in honey and nuts and filled with a fungus. Sounds pretty appetizing. It is used. It used to be a light snack served to the royal family or governmental officials, and in the Qing dynasty, but is now a common snack for everyone in China. It has medical effects such as nourishing the liver and kidney, calming the nerves, restoring energy, and lubricating the intestines.
One thing I would also like to tell you about Chinese food once you will be there, you will not find any potatoes. Because for a long time, Chinese believe that all the vegetables which are grown underneath the soil, they are not good. Or basically, those are the food for the poor people. So they don't take a lot of pride in eating those foods which are grown under the soil. So in most of the Chinese cuisines, you will not find especially potato at all. Yes, please go ahead.
Some must-see sites. The Summer Palace. This wasn't one of the places that were listed, but I read it as one of the top 3 places to go see. Just some stuff about it. It's located on the outskirts of the city, about 8 miles from the center city. Beijing's Summer Palace is actually a park-like imperial retreat spread about over 10 square miles, and much of it is covered by Kunming Lake. And the palace was originally designed as a royal retreat from the summer heat of Beijing and the Forbidden City. The last dynastic member of the Summer Palace was the notorious Empress Dowager Jixi, who lived there from the late 19th century until she died in 1908. The Forbidden City is just a place that we are going to be visiting. It used to be the seat of imperial power for 500 years, but is now a major attraction for tourists. It was burnt down, rebuilt, renovated countless times. The architecture you see today dates back from the 1700s. It costs 17 yuan, which is roughly $10 US. The total area of the complex is 183 acres, and there are 9,999.5 rooms in there. So they're keeping with that same philosophy of having, I guess, perfect 9 rooms. And then it costs 30 yuan, which is about $5 US to enter, so it's pretty cheap. There's another picture of the Forbidden City.
Is that water around there?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know, is that the lake? And this is just a map of the Forbidden City. It shows you how big it is, and you know there's countless places to go check out, different buildings and whatnot. Also in the Forbidden City, places you might want to visit are the Tiananmen Gate and the Wuming Gate. The Wuming Gate is where imperial execution orders were taken out. So you can ask somebody about that. That's pretty interesting.
And then right outside of the Forbidden City is Tiananmen Square, and this is actually the largest public square in the world, and it's 109 acres. Within the square, there's a couple different places. We have the Tiananmen Tower, Monument to the People's Heroes, Great Hall of the People, Mao Zedong Memorial Hall, National Museum of China, and then also the flag raising ceremony. This